Hello, I am Latvian Dogman and welcome back to Waves. Part this is part 6. Then I don't know to say introductions for parts. So I did a record before this, but the microphone wasn't plugged in, and I'm talking like a robot, or not? Damn it, yeah, that's what's happened. Could be a but I didn't plug in microphone, so damn it, stop it me. Where's any drink? Of course, father. And when I saw her sitting there, I called out to her softly. Hey there, Matsuri. Okay, I can't know what will happen in this kind of part that I don't really how to really. Damn it! Wow, why you do that? I don't really how to say about some sentence. God take to you too, she said as she stood. I let myself in. As you can see, I apologize for the introduction. Then she bowed to me with great grace and formality. Word, not something you expect out of someone you know since you were a kid. Her white skull only for spotless as solar rustled gently as she sat back down. She put the paper back she'd been reading to kill time and adjusted her glasses briefly. The book dropped like a splotchy shadow on the pristine white of her skirt. Then I should have take a picture of where I was lost. I ended that episode that I wasn't that but that I wasn't I didn't but didn't correctly is shade fuck this shit not. The book dropped like a splotchy shadow on the pristine white of the skirt. Eh? Well, it's not like I mind now, and muttered it in Raspur. From my vantage point, I couldn't see what the title of the book was. Did you couldn't ask what book was? There was a gate on the table where she was sitting. It gave me that to hear when I first moved in. The microphone. I hoped I talk understandably enough. Maybe not. Damn, fucking mouth. There actually isn't much that two children friends don't know about each other. But this one, there wasn't much that I did know about it. Here's what I did know. She had beautiful long hair as black as night, totally untouched by color of bleach, and white that grill in this white that grill image is cited, and I think that those hairs was green, or I don't know. And partially that was a Protestant conclusion. Her private school had pretty strict rules and regulations in the record, but only partially. The way her eyes shone and glistened as the sunlight came streaming in through the window, either I didn't get this because of some stupid regulation or some slowly lack of there. No, she took special care to make it this way. Whenever she turned her gaze on you, you felt flooded with her calm and her intelligence. Her little lips were always slightly pursed, as if she snapped shut. If she even talked about saying something stupid, which of course she never did. Damn. Okay, I mean, maybe with some brains may I say something stupid, but at school I don't say anything like that. Only at times I only say like for those if somebody dislikes when I'm going to sleep or something like that or not. And that, or if somebody asks me, then I replied like with grillish voice. So yeah, the air about it was so sharp it could cut you, and that was a little bit of me. Awfully late today, are we not? She started, but then she noticed the welt on my face and muttered, "Oh dear, what happened to you? Did you get into your like, yeah, I get into like 7 grill spot. Her voice was disinterested, monotone as always. Yeah, there really wasn't much that I know about it all out there. I muttered back, yeah, something like that. On the other end, the way Matsuri was looking up looking up to me right now, I was struck with the connection that she could be right into my. Oh, I know. I remembered the time and don't know what kind of video or what she says. Can tell us something about changing voice like that videos. So yeah, that case of hers. Sometimes I wondered if she soundtracked everything the way she soundtracked me. It's pretty nice out, you know, I said lamely. Yes, I know, she replied in the same monotone. I had much the same doubt when I was solving here. In response, I asked, and when was that? When you got here, that is. Okay, when I reread this out, there is some way like sometime, that I will. This is better than previous try. Okay, this only second try I record this part. Oh, during school hours, she replied trolley. I muttered. That's just slowly. And black screen. I opened the refrigerator and took out one ticket. I pulled off a long tea. Most put tea in the refrigerator. If I think it's his. Let's see. I muttered. Still before the expiration date code. I built 2 little cubes with the tea, brought them to the table and set one of them before Matsuri. She nodded with decorations. Thank you very much for my troubles. She lifted her glasses off the table, leaving a gold ring of contentions in the fine film of dust that seemed to coat everything. She started at this bone, no, or what seemed like a long time ago. Finally, as if the moisture or the dust had choked up some secret to her, she nodded again. Then she stood and started walking around the apartment again. A little smile crept across her face. I see, she muttered. Yes, I see. I managed. I didn't know what it was she was seeing now, but whatever it was, she seemed awfully self-satisfied about it. You really are not interested in flaming hair. Is that not correct? She continued with the same mildly smile. I replied, choosing my with care. Well, yeah, I'm mostly someplace else, so naturally. Is that so? She shot back all as she returned to her chair and sat down. She let to finish sentence or that meant threatened with for which I forgot this damn that sentence didn't sound right. Okay, let's continue. I hope it's kinda okay, commentary. That's someplace else, happened to be Doug's apartment of yours. Matsuri know that as well as I did. But she's that kept pretending not to know, wearing a stranger's face and mouthing a stranger's words. You really on a problem with this? She murmured. Come on, how you pronounce this word? Gesturing at the empty apartment. A problem? I struck in the response. Come on. Come now. She snorted slow. Do not be tense. A problem with being in debt to someone else, obviously. Okay, that didn't sound good. I couldn't say anything for a second. She'd eat the puzzle. Alright. The reason I never stay in this place for too long, the reason why I never settle down was just that slim. I never asked for this. It cost me no end of me to be ended money and the place to live by these people who didn't a single drop of blood in common with me. They were an unfortunate man and woman, unable to have any kids of their own. And a sickly child born of the transit coupling of two animals who hardly knew themselves, let alone each other. That pretty much summed up the relationship that existed between me and my adopted parents. Said past. One side with too much money and therefore big. The other with too long little money and therefore weak. Both sides empty and seeing to feel some fundamental only in their own natures with each other. If you don't want to be weak, you only should train them. I wanted to train. But I don't know what dogs or on them. Dogs will do, and I start training. Keep sleeping on or try. Okay, let's continue. And I didn't finish the sentence. A consistent give and take some made it for. Though bad we got them. Though bad we remain square bags with round holes. Now once my parents had taken responsibility for me, they couldn't let it stop, and so they raised me as one of their own, or at least they tried. They worked it hard, and so I ran. As hard as my legs would let me from their empty care, and my dog is sleeping. I shall take my sword and I back to the one I at birth, that disgraced girl son of that disgraced family, branded myself within. These days I scrap by making enough money to live on even as I attend or didn't attend a school. As for this apartment, more or less, I only used it as a meeting place. I should say that like cute and cute. Okay, I shouldn't say that. My voice where I left. As for this, okay, I reread this sentence. This thing, I don't know how to call it in English. As for this apartment, more or less, I only use it as a meeting place for when my foster parents wanted to come visit me. Yeah, it was such to begin with, and yeah. I only came around here once a week, just to clean the place up, and about the walls were white and the flooring was brand new, a cold, empty environment with no trace of human life or emotional attachment to it. Well, I finally said, should I even ask? Matsuri looked completely taken by surprise by my question. After a second she replied, whatever about? The reason you skipped school and come here, obviously, I snorted. Then I need reckless, maybe consulate, but or better come not to that like really can be see. Okay, TV which is sold but still. And I bit in my thought. Like, she said slowly. Let me think about that. And to my surprise, she did seem lost in thought. Damn it! Now, as I said before, I didn't know much about it, but I take notes that she didn't just come around this place for no reason at all. Especially wait, that microphone is too close for me. Sorry, that's that was really sound. Especially given that there was no currently had ever shown up at any given time. A warning, perhaps, or some advice. She faltered it before going on. No, I suppose it was to ask a question. If you heard somebody coughing, I hope this break. That was one of my neighbors, and we have like balcony managed to get there, but with little fall like that. So yeah. What question? I asked. She showed me an odd look before muttering. Don't you already know? What cell are you talking about? I can read your mind. Just in case you haven't noticed, I shot back a fresh smile coming unbeaten down my face. But Masuri just went on her expression completely blank. Maths. A single word four letters long. A piece of streak slang completely unlikely to fall from the little lips of a well-bred young lady like her. I think I wanted to leave this episode here in which I saw I leave this episode here. So I hope you enjoyed. and see you in next time. Bye.